Welcome back to our adventure along the Pony Express Trail. Yesterday, we journeyed through time, exploring the historic heart of this legendary route. We delved into the history of Camp Floyd, experiencing the comforts of the Stagecoach Inn, and marveled at the geological wonders of Lookout Pass. We ventured deep into the wilderness, discovering hidden gems like the Dugway geode beds, and even the overlooked Wilson Hot Springs. As the sun set on our first day, we found solace in a secluded campsite, surrounded by the stark beauty of the desert. Beautiful morning in the desert. When the light hits everything right, you start to see just how beautiful it all is. Before it all seems so flat. And now all the mountains, all these dimensions. Now, with renewed energy and a thirst for adventure, we're ready to embark on the second leg of our journey. Join along as we continue our exploration of the Pony Express Trail, uncovering more hidden sites, encountering fascinating characters, and experiencing the untamed spirit of the American West. After a peaceful night under the stars, it's time to hit the trail again. Sneaking out of our secluded campsite, we head back towards Fish Springs National Wildlife Refuge. This unexpected oasis in the desert is a haven for wildlife and a testament to the life-giving power of water. This is the Fish Springs Wildlife Area, kind of a bird refuge. Benji loves birds, so keeping him on a leash, he can't run around and terrorize any, but just the sounds and everything is a dream for him. Plus, I don't know, might get some nice pictures of birds here. Yes, that's right, a wetlands in the middle of a salt desert. These freshwater springs bubbling up from deep underground create a vibrant ecosystem that supports a surprising array of life. It's a crucial stopover point for migratory birds, offering them a much-needed rest on their long journeys. Over 200 bird species have been recorded at Fish Springs, including ducks, geese, shorebirds, and even raptors like eagles and hawks. It's a bird-watching paradise. Very alive, very vibrant for a desert. Actually, I want to go the other way, Benji. I don't know why we're still going this way. Come on, let's go. To enhance this natural habitat, modern dikes and water management structures have been implemented. These help maintain the wetlands, ensuring a consistent water supply for the wildlife that depends on it. After miles of barren desert, it's a welcome change to be surrounded by lush vegetation and the soothing sounds of nature. It's the perfect spot to take a break, enjoy a picnic lunch if you're doing the trail in one day, and recharge for the adventures that lie ahead. Fish Springs National Wildlife Refuge is a testament to the resilience of nature and a reminder of the life and beauty even in the most unexpected places. Now, we continue forward on the Pony Express Trail. Although before we leave Fish Springs, I want to share this quick glimpse into another time along the same trail when it was the Lincoln Highway. I found this in the 1916 guide to the Lincoln Highway. If trouble is experienced, build a sagebrush fire. Mr. Thomas will come with a team. Can you imagine? Even 50 years after the Pony Express, travelers on this old stage route were still using smoke signals to call for help, a far cry from the satellite communications we have today. Just a stone's throw from Fish Springs, we discover another hidden gem, Hot Springs Cave. This ancient cavern holds secrets of human history dating back thousands of years, offering a glimpse into the lives of those that first inhabited this land. Imagine this. 11,000 years ago, this entire area was submerged beneath the vast waters of Lake Bonneville that we talked about yesterday. As the lake receded to this lower shore, it left behind the Fish Springs Marsh, a fertile oasis that attracted early hunter-gatherers. Hot Spring Cave served as a shelter and a base for these early inhabitants. Amazing to think that they were living here when this was the shore of Lake Bonneville and just a big giant marsh where you could hunt for wildlife. Changed a lot since then. Archaeological excavations have unearthed a treasure trove of artifacts, including tools, weapons, and remnants of food, providing valuable insights into their daily lives. These people hunted the abundant wildlife of the marsh, gathered edible plants, and sought shelter in this cave. Their presence here reminds us that humans have been connected to this land for millennia. Even blazing a new path through the west for the Overland Trail and the Pony Express, we're reminded that many people have walked the lands long before us. What we called wild, they called home. Hot Springs Cave is a time capsule, preserving a chapter of human history that might otherwise be lost to time. It's a reminder of our deep connection to the past and the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for future generations. It's cool, but you have to stay on this side of the fence too. There's an old mining tunnel over here with a rock wall that's kind of built up against the rock up there. Looks like it's probably the back wall of some old building. As we journey through this rugged landscape, it's impossible to ignore the signs of human industry. These mountains hold a wealth of mineral resources, attracting prospectors and miners for over a century. The Spore Mountain Mining District in particular is currently a major producer of beryllium, a rare element used in aerospace and other high-tech industries. But the quest for valuable ores has left its mark on the land, with abandoned mines and scars dotting the hillsides. While these remnants of mining history can be fascinating to explore, it's important to remember that many of these sites are still active claims, so admire them from afar and resist the urge to venture into potentially dangerous territory. As we continue our journey, we come across Boyd Station, another intriguing stop on the Pony Express Trail. This is Boyd Station on the Pony Express. It's one of the best preserved, which isn't saying a whole lot. It's kind of crumbled now. The remaining stone structure with its gun ports and sturdy walls speaks to the dangers faced by those who lived and worked along the trail. It's a reminder that the Pony Express riders and later stagecoaches weren't just delivering mail, they were braving the wilds of the American West. Boyd Station is remarkably well preserved, thanks in part to its namesake, Bid Boyd. The station master continued to occupy the site long after the Pony Express era and into the 1920s, ensuring its survival for future generations. While its official status as a Pony Express station is debated, its historical significance is undeniable. And what's this little guy? You're gonna just walk all the way? Come on, let's go read the signs. These are the same signs as the other ones. Kaleo offers a glimpse into the life of extreme rural Utah. After miles of desolate desert, it's a welcome sight, a reminder that communities thrive even in the most isolated corners of the West. Although I've recently found out that some of these remote communities are getting high-speed cell service, while that may sound like a mixed blessing, there's a lot of benefit to being able to take a call from a loved one while working out in the field, and a reminder that we're all connected to community instantaneously now. You just wait here in the shade. Callao has its own unique character. One thing I thought was cool that this guy is advertising his punk band and getting his name out there. Good for him. Our journey brings us next to Willow Springs Station, another stop on the Pony Express route. Though the exact location of this original station is shrouded in some mystery, this marker commemorates its presence in this now peaceful farming community. While Callao is slowly embracing modern conveniences, it retains its rural charm and respect for privacy. As we pass through, let's appreciate the tranquility of the small town and the privacy of those who call it home. Venturing off the main trail once again, we discover another reminder of the past, the remnants of another civilian conservation corps camp. These camps, established during the Great Depression, played a vital role in the shaping of the American landscape. The CCC provided employment and purpose for young men during times of economic hardship. They built roads, bridges, and other infrastructure, leaving a lasting legacy across the nation. Many of the roads and trails we've traveled on this journey were likely improved or even built by the CCC. Their hard work and dedication helped to connect communities and open up the West for exploration and development. These mountains are particularly beautiful. Some very interesting large cliffs over there, and then this cool granite outcropping here on this portion of it. These big concrete domes this way are just really impressive. I've seen them up close. Wondering if we should make the drive out there. The road used to be kind of nasty. It might be improved now. They have signage for it, so I think they're kind of encouraging people to head up there now. Just south of Callao are a pair of gorgeous canyons. Indian Farm Creek and Red Cedar Creek have carved deep into these ancient granite peaks. These loaf-shaped granite faces, formed by igneous intrusions, bear a striking resemblance to the Sierra Nevada near Lake Tahoe or the City of Rocks National Reserve up in Idaho. But what truly sets these mountains apart is their isolation. They're like islands in a sea of desert, harboring a unique ecosystem that's found nowhere else. These sky islands, as they're known, are home to rare plants and animals that have adapted to extreme conditions. The high elevation creates an alpine tundra climate, with long-lasting snowfields feeding perennial streams. This isolation has led to a fascinating evolutionary phenomenon, with species evolving in their own unique way, cut off from their counterparts in other mountain ranges. And speaking of high elevation, the Deep Creek Mountains here boast some of the tallest peaks in Utah, including Ibapa Peak, which rises over 12,000 feet. But it's not just their height that's impressive, it's their prominence. Topographic prominence measures how much a peak stands out from the surrounding terrain. Ibapa Peak is an ultra-prominent peak, meaning it rises dramatically from the surrounding desert floor. There are roughly 1,500 peaks on the planet that are classified as ultra-prominent, and one of them is right here. The Deep Creek Mountains are a true natural wonder, a place of rugged beauty, unique biodiversity, and geological significance. They beckon the adventurous spirit, inviting exploration and discovery. Another day I'm definitely going to have to come back and delve deeper. Back on the Pony Express, 6 Mile Ranch is located where Willow Creek Station would have been. The existence of the station is controversial, being only 6 miles from Willow Springs. A few accounts by Pony Express riders point to there being a possibility of a station here, although they may have been describing the station down in Willow Springs. Approaching Canyon Station, we enter a landscape that echoes with tales of conflict. This strategically important stop on the Pony Express Trail was once a flashpoint between settlers and Native Americans. The original station, located further up the canyon, was vulnerable to attack and was eventually burned down. This fortified outpost, built at the canyon's mouth, tells a story of adaptation and survival in a hostile environment. However, archaeological excavations have revealed the foundations of the station house and corral to the east of the fortification, offering clues to the daily life of those who lived and worked here. The imposing round tower with its gun ports served as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of conflict. While the Pony Express era was short-lived, this station continued to serve as a vital stop for stagecoaches and other travelers for decades. It's a testament to the enduring importance of this route, even as technology and transportation evolved. All stone so that it wouldn't burn down like the last one did. We'll go past the other one. The other one has a monument for it. The monument didn't get moved up here. There's still a monument down there, but it's off the beaten track. Way up above, contrails curve because jets are circling overhead. Because we're near the bombing range, they fly out here from Nevada and from Utah. Across a steep-sided wash lies a monument to the original canyon station. Though it's not easily accessible, it serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by those who first established the route. The natives who lived in this land for thousands of years were seeing their land shrinking, and conflict was inevitable. The station was burned down, and so the canyon station was built lower down the canyon. From then on, this site was known as Burnt Station. For the adventurous souls who want a closer look, you don't have to climb the gully. A quarter of a mile down the road, turn left to a 2-track road, and then another left soon after that leads to the monument. The trail is overgrown, but not hard to walk if need be. There's no remainder of the station and the graves of the men buried nearby. But if you're a completionist, you can still make it out to the marker, and it looks like they've replaced the plaque since the last time I was out to it. Before we reach the final Pony Express station in Utah, we'll take a detour to a place echoing a time long past, the ghost town of Gold Hill. This once booming mining town holds a fascinating story of fortunes won and lost. Nestled in the Deep Creek Mountains, Gold Hill was a hub of activity in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Gold, silver, copper, and even arsenic were extracted from these hills, fueling dreams of wealth and prosperity. At its peak, Gold Hill boasted a smelter, railroad, and thriving community. Even the legendary boxer Jack Dempsey spent time here before his rise to fame. But as the ore veins dwindled and the World War shifted priorities, Gold Hill's fortunes faded. Today it stands as a silent testament to the boom and bust cycles of mining towns. While it's fascinating to explore these remnants of the past, remember to respect private property and avoid entering mines as others have bought the prospects and continue to try to scratch out whatever gold is left. So I'm back to pavement, and I've still got over a quarter tank of gas. I think I could make it all the way to Wendover. It's good to bring gas just to be sure, but yeah, you could make it all the way through, I think, without needing a spare tank. Our journey along the Pony Express Trail culminates in the small town of Ibapa, nestled at the foot of the Deep Creek Mountains. This remote outpost marks the final stop in Utah. Deep Creek Station, as it was known, was a vital hub for the Pony Express. It was overseen by Howard Egan, the same man who pioneered this part of the overland route across the Utah and Nevada deserts to Sacramento. This well-equipped station served as a lifeline for communication and commerce between Salt Lake City and points west. Ibapa has a rich and layered history. Mormon settlers arrived in the late 1850s, followed by the Pony Express and then the Telegraph. It even served as a stop on the Lincoln Highway, America's first transcontinental road, before that road was rerouted north. Today, Ibapa is primarily inhabited by the Goshute Indians, who have called this land home for centuries. It serves as the headquarters for the Confederated Tribes of the Goshute Reservation, and they maintain the land as they have since before the Pony Express route rode through. As our journey along the Pony Express Trail comes to an end, we're left with a sense of awe and wonder at the vast West by way of this historic route, forged through determination and a thirst for connection of a nation that was divided by land and politics. We've walked in the footsteps of pioneers, riders, and settlers, discovering the remnants of their lives and legacies. We've explored ghost towns, ancient caves, bustling wetlands, and tall sculpted mountains. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure. If you're inspired to explore the Pony Express Trail yourself, remember to tread lightly, respect the land, and embrace the spirit of discovery. And if you're eager for more adventures, be sure to subscribe to the channel and share our passion for the world around us. Until next time, keep exploring.